Looking for the best TV to suit your needs? In this video, we're diving into some of the top options available right now. Before we begin, don't forget to check out the links in the description to find the best deals within your budget. Let's get started. Number 1. Samsung S95H OLED. If you're looking for a TV that does it all, the Samsung S95H OLED is the best TV currently available. It offers a complete package of top-tier image quality, gaming features, and versatility. This QD OLED model displays incredibly rich, accurate, bright, and vivid colors. It also displays deep, inky blacks without a trace of glow around bright highlights or subtitles. Many OLEDs struggle with reflections in bright rooms, but this model's impressive matte screen coating means reflections are a non-issue, even in the brightest spaces. It's not perfect, though, as its black levels rise in a bright room, and blacks aren't nearly as crisp. If you have a large room with seating off to the sides, this TV is a perfect fit, as its image quality remains consistent even when viewed from an angle. The TV's superb image quality makes games look amazing, and it's also equipped with a ton of modern gaming features. It has 4 HDMI 2.1 ports that are capable of 4K at 165 Hz with VRR, so it pairs excellently with modern consoles and gaming PCs. Additionally, the TV features nearly instantaneous pixel transitions, ensuring that fast motion is crystal clear. Some home theater enthusiasts might be put off by the TV's lack of Dolby Vision support. However, on a TV this bright, the benefits of Dolby Vision aren't as noticeable, and you still get the very similar HDR10+. Number 2. Sony BRAVIA 9. As great as the Samsung S95H OLED is, it has one very noticeable flaw. Its black levels rise noticeably the brighter your room gets, so those deep, inky blacks are gone. The Sony BRAVIA 9 II does much better there, so it's our pick for the best bright room TV you can buy in 2026. It's an excellent TV overall, with incredibly high peak brightness and fantastic reflection handling that effectively eliminates glare during the day. Bright and dark scenes alike are clearly visible even in the brightest viewing conditions. It's not quite as versatile as the Samsung, though, as it doesn't look as good in a completely dark room, and there's significantly more motion blur behind fast-moving objects. One area where Sony TVs typically excel is processing, and the BRAVIA 9 II is no exception. It does a great job cleaning up low-quality content like most streaming services, and DVDs and Blu-rays are upscaled extremely well, so your older content looks great, too. It also delivers an extremely accurate image, so you don't even need to worry about getting it calibrated if you care about creative intent and accurate colors. Number 3. LG C6 OLED. The two TVs above deliver a fantastic viewing experience, but they're also very expensive. If you want great picture quality but don't want to spend a small fortune, the LG C6 OLED 2026 is a great compromise. The TV has the same inky blacks as the Samsung S95H OLED, and bright areas stand out well in HDR content, so it performs excellently in darker spaces like a home theater, but colors aren't as vibrant. However, it struggles more than either of the top two options in well-lit spaces, since reflections are visible on the screen. It's fully compatible with modern gaming consoles thanks to its 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, up to 4K at 165 Hz, and VRR. Motion is crystal clear, so you don't have to deal with motion blur in fast-paced games. There are actually two versions of the C6, which can be a bit confusing, though. The 77 and 83-inch models are called the LG C6H OLED instead, and they have more vibrant colors than the base C6, so they deliver closer picture quality to the S95H. Number 4. Hisense U7SG. If you're on a limited budget or are trying to get the largest TV possible without breaking the bank, go with the very well-rounded Hisense U7SG. Blacks aren't as deep on this model as they are on the LG C6 OLED 2026, but they still look bold in a dark room. Its main strength is that it's a very bright TV that also features an effective matte screen coating, so you can watch the game in a very bright room without reflections being an issue. Colors are a bit more vibrant than they are on the C6, so the image looks very punchy. Unfortunately, it has a narrow viewing angle, especially when compared to the OLED options. This means its image quality degrades when you're seated at an angle to the screen, so it's not ideal for large group settings. The TV has 4 HDMI 2.1 ports that support 4K at 165 Hz, 1080p at 330Hz, and VRR, so you can take advantage of your modern gaming console or PC, but there's more motion blur than there is on the LG. The TV supports both Dolby Vision and HDR10+, ensuring you're covered regardless of the HDR format your content uses. Number 5. TCL QM7K. If the Hisense U7SG fits your needs, but it's out of your price range, you can go with the cheaper TCL QM7K and still get a great TV overall. It's dimmer than the Hisense, but it's still bright enough to handle glare from indirect lighting. However, unlike the Hisense, any lamps or windows facing the TV do cause mirror-like reflections. There's a bit more glow around bright lights and subtitles than there is on the Hisense, but blacks still look bold. Colors aren't quite as vibrant, and bright areas don't pop out as much in HDR content, but they still stand out well enough for an impactful experience. Its viewing angle is relatively narrow, so it's best to sit directly in front of the screen for the best experience. Beyond its solid image quality, this model offers similar gaming features to those of the Hisense. With two HDMI 2.1 ports, support for 4K at 144Hz, 1080p at 288Hz, and VRR, it's a great choice for both console and PC gamers. It also supports both HDR10+ and Dolby Vision, so you're set no matter which HDR format your content uses. If you're looking for an option that delivers solid performance and a wealth of features without breaking the bank, the QM7K is a fantastic choice.